I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Researcher Tyl Regor has made alarming strides in the field of gene repair. His work would not only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive cloning, but also allow for stronger and deadlier genetic molds. Eliminate Regor and put a stop to his work.
You had me anxious, Heather. Nervous. Pacing even. Didn't think you'd come. Such a relief. I'll finally get the chance to hurt you.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. You're on the sensors now. You've been detected. Alarms reset.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh, I always learn so much from a live dissection.
Now I just might as well wait.
No. That sounds too humane. Your death will be painful. word, leech, bloody worm! Gonna pull this ocean down on us if I have to! Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Would you look at you? Worthless, ugly freaks! Come for a fight? Oh, should have dressed for a funeral. This is for the Tube Men!
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
We fought with honor.
off. Time to break in.
Transference makes this hurt.
Override complete. Move on. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Okay, so despite Trin pretty much overruling Tyl Regor's health, I still consider that a win, and I still consider that actually a fun and challenging fight. Let me take care of these guys, and I can get back to the discussion. So yeah, that was actually a really fun fight. It was definitely a lot of moving around, and it was challenging in its own way. Tyl Regor is fucking hacks, but thankfully I won out. So, to discuss the build, this is sort of my solo Trinity build. It's not perfectly optimized, quite frankly, but basically I wanted some power strength so that I could actually do some damage with my draining and whatnot. A baiting link, actually, I think it affects the boss, and I'm pretty sure it's important too, especially at level 100. Reducing the enemy's armor rating is pretty darn useful for actually doing a decent amount of damage. Vampire Leech, as always, honestly, I probably could have done without this, because I was always at an energy deficit in a way. So I could have probably replaced this with Power Drift, and I probably would have been much better off. Or I could have even added a little bit of efficiency, and that would have helped too. Or actually, I probably could have even added extra health, but meh. Trinity isn't really a huge health magnet anyways. I did add duration specifically because I wanted the link to last longer and I wanted the damage reduction from blessing to last longer, and I think it really helped. Prime flow because I've got quick thinking, makes a lot of sense. I think it definitely saved my keister quite a few times. Probably would take this out in the future, but other than that, I think it was a pretty good build. The Sancti Tigris. This is a slightly unusual build. Mostly just that I'm using Shell Shock. The unfortunate thing is that I went into this thinking that the enemy Tyl Regor would be affected by status procs, which he was not. So, boss hacks, which was bullshit. And if he was vulnerable to that, then I would have actually been able to use this corrosive styling that I put on this. Not that shotguns are actually very good at spreading status, but it's bullshit that they're immune to status procs anyways. My ever faithful Vacor Merlock. This is my standard build. I love it. It's got good status. It's got good damage typing. Heat for... hell, it's heat. You get them standing around and sitting around on fire for a while. It's good CC. Corrosive to take down their shields or whatever, really. Mostly just against Grenier for armor, though. Broken War. This is... oh, look at that. I left it with a heat build. Not that I actually used this weapon, though, because unfortunately he teleports around so much, and he actually has strong melee himself. And, you know, in testing with invisibility before, I noticed that he straight up disappears if you stay invisible for too long. So Loki honestly wasn't really a useful contender. Maybe I could have gotten away with it with a good use of decoys, but, you know, we'll have to wait till next time, if then. But in my experience, I would never solo this with anyone but Trinity because he's completely immune to status procs, which means that despite no matter how much damage you think you'll do, and despite the whatever resistances you put up, you will run out of ammo before you kill him, simply because he's immune to status procs. Which, again, bullshit, because there's no reason for it to be that way, because quite frankly, you should be able to solo this without using Trin to win. It was still an enjoyable fight. Still enjoyable. Here's Sunny, my Hura, so help me cloak and whatnot. It was an enjoyable fight, but again, bosses should be able to be procced. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.